What's up, DigiNerds? It's your boy David,
Inferno.
coming at you with a deck profile as requested for my Royal Knights build. This is how I played it in that locals match, that locals week, and this is kind of what we had. And as you can tell, we have a nice new playmat, guys.
Yes.
Look at this.
The first DigiNerd playmat. You can kind of move your deck real quick. Just let me get the full. As you can see, David has Omnimon. I got good old Shine Greymon here.
Got a little yin yang going on.
Yeah. So guys, this might be available for sale one day. You never know. You never know. We might have some extras get printed, and then you just never know. Keep your eye out. Anyway, let's hop into the deck profile.
All right. So, as always, we got our egg, King Drasil. That's all you're ever going to run in Royal Knights. Pretty self-explanatory, but I will go ahead and show off these finalist 2024 sleeves. Look how beautiful they are. We got 4 of them on our 4 egg, obviously.
Yeah, I happened to be able to win those during my the Texas regional, where I placed 18th. So that's where we got those from.
All right, so first off, we are running, of course, the Sister Mont Blancs, and yes, we did have to get them judge stamped out.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I had to give them max rarity, but Sister Mont Blanc, just cheap, easy search for the deck. Kind of self-explanatory there. Next, we are on our other searcher / speed boost. We got 4 Omecamons.
The Alt-Art.
The Alt-Art, obviously.
The
new
Pack
one.
6 just came out.
The event pack, so had to get them. We're able to get all 4 of them, and let's go. Next, we are running 4 Magnamons. Pretty self-explanatory. One of the best Royal Knights in the deck. One of your best turn 1 plays that you could do, especially this format. Next, we are running the spicy 2 Magna Angemon Aces. Honestly, I think this card is really good, but I think I'm going to change it out for the poor Koopas. I know. We got the nice alts, and then for the measly little common cards, But I think poor Koopa does what this card wants to do, but a little bit better. Just because we're mostly using this card for the removal, and it does help us with a little bit of recovery. And I'll kind of explain why that's a little bit more important later. But as far as getting rid of your floodgates, I think Porcupamon does a little bit more in that regard. So I think I would change this card out for Porcupamon. Now on to our Royal Knights. We have, obviously, first we're running 1 Kentorosmon just for the small amount of recovery and just 2 swings right there. Next, we're running 1 Lord Knight, just in case, anything happens, getting rid of one of your important pieces, and then now you can get it back. Then kind of a little bit even more standard, just 4 Dynasmon, pretty self-explanatory. The search of the deck right there. Heartbeat, this is what you need. If you're not seeing Dynasmon early game, you are sad. This gives you all of your search. Then we got 2 Jesmons for removal, just wide removal. Love it for low stuff, especially when you got decks like Numamon and sometimes Red Hybrid just rolling around, and the Digipolice, just those decks that just build little and wide. This card helps remove a lot of that stuff. Then we got Ulforce, just another card that helps with removal. Strips sources, then removes. Which is very key. You definitely strip the sources first, then it removes the cards. Don't let them try and cheat you, especially with that proto form. I had someone try and do that to me in a regional recently, but you strip the sources first, then you remove the card.
And remember, you also get to see its on play when you're playing from not on play, but the your turn effect. When you purge it out, you actually get that effect. Very important, very big.
Yes. When you purge, he does see himself played, and it's a your turn effect, not an on-play effect. And purge does not let you do your on-plays, but it does let you still get your turn effect. Then, just another bread and butter of the deck, Genkumon. We're running him at 3, just because obviously he's just another facilitator for getting your guys out and just being able to constantly play them and just hurt your opponent. He's huge with consistency and just being able to help remove the board so that you can get to your plays. And then 3 Alphamon, because again, the deck is stalled till you get Omni. And what better to do that than Alphamon this format? Hard to remove, plus he more than likely is stunning your opponent for a turn. They more than likely aren't doing anything under Alphamon. And they can attack, so you're safe for a turn. And then with Genku, you're getting to be saved another turn. Then we're running 3 Leopardmons. I thought about bringing him up to 4 for this format, but I think he's perfectly fine at 3. Just being able to combo off with a key piece later, I'll kind of explain that. But right now, just being able to get blocker and then reduce the cost for Omnimon. Got to see Leopardmon, crucial piece. Then you'll notice the change from my last deck profile. We're running 2 of the BT13 Gallantmons. We're no longer running 1 and 1 with the BT12 Gallantmon. This one is just a little bit easier of a pop, gets that rush, he's a little bit faster, and with that, hitting the 13k or higher is really important in this format, especially against Leviamon, because Leviamon is a hard match against this deck. So this helps remove that piece, and he can do it twice. He can remove both of them if they got both of them, Leviamon and Leviamon X. So he can on play get rid of one, and then when attacking get rid of the other. Next, we are only running 1 of the BT13 Craniumon. This Craniomon's good, but he's not as good this format, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So we did cut him down to 1. This is kind of the spiciness this format. The old Craniumon, I think it's BT8 Craniumon. Yeah. Or no, sorry,
no, BT3.
BT3 Craniumon. So he is what allows us to combo out and makes the Leviamon match so much easier, especially when comboed with Leopardmon. So he makes all of your blockers not able to be deleted by your opponent's effects, and Leopardmon gives all of your Royal Knights blocker until the end of the turn, or until the end of your opponent's turn. So whenever you Omnimon out everything, Craniumon gives everything protection that has a blocker, and Leopardmon gives everything blocker. So whenever they have their Biting Crush and they try and combo you out, they won't be able to pop anything. They'll be able to get their bodies out, but they won't pop anything. So you're safe from those effects from Leviamon. Makes that huge this format, especially since that's one of the main decks you're going to see. Then obviously, for Omnis, you can't play the deck without Omnimon. I can't tell you how many times that I've struggled to find this card. Just
unfortunate.
Needs more draw power. Next, we are running 1 Lonky, just for the fact that you can recover into it, and it becomes disgusting in your security. You can recover it with the Angemon Aces and the Kentarismon. I think I'm going to change this out for a 3rd Crimson Blaze instead, but as of right now, we have it as the 1 Lonky. And like I said, we are running 2 Crimson Blazes. This format is huge. This is goated. This is the format killer card. Most deck. If you can play this card, you play it. Enough said, really.
Well, I will say, and just talking about Crimson Blaze, there is an argument to be said now that just the sheer amount of Mirage that's popping up because of how good it is makes Crimson Blaze not as good. Mirage is a wild deck.
Yeah, Mirage is one of the best decks this format. I've been kind of preaching that a little bit. But back to this deck profile. We got Purge, 4 Purge. You know what it is. Helps ramp the deck. Gives you a little bit of draw power. Plus progress your play. And last but not least, we are running 2 Marcuses, just for memory set and just for even more floodgate removal.
Yeah, and just the color as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just make sure having the constant color on the board really comes up when you have Crimson Blazes and Lonky.
Yep, just that's exactly what we want it for. So that is my Royal Knight deck profile for this format.
Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed number one, first thing to notice, complete max rarity. Yeah. Complete not a card.
Max rarity.
If you want to argue that the Magnamons are not max, because technically they do have a lottery card for those.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. But as far as we're concerned, max rarity.
Max rarity. Well, it's not even a lottery card. It's the new art.
No, it
for
has
Magnemon.
it has an English art that we don't have.
Oh yeah, but
English.
it's also now getting in the these new cups for the your local stores. It's getting printed out a specific new art.
I wonder what will be the max rarity. Anyway, for us, this is max rarity. Wildin'. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, if you like the deck profile, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you see the next time content comes out. If you like the mat, let us know, please. We love this mat.
We do love this mat.
To us.
It even has our emblem
right
in the middle.
It's wild. It's wild. Anyway, guys, I hope everyone has a good day. And is there another deck you want to see? Let us know. We're going to be coming out with a lot of non-meta, fun, potentially crazy, you just never know, come out of nowhere decks. So just let us know. Let us know if there's something you have brewing up as well, or featuring on the channel. That being said, DigiNerds
out.